In entertainment news, we have here's how many people have watched Tiger King on Netflix. Netflix Tiger King Murder, Mayhem, and Madness has been the talk of the pop culture world since the coronavirus outbreak. It has forced people to stay inside. Now we have an idea of how many people have watched the wild documentary while stuck at home. Roughly 34 million unique viewers watched the series over the first 10 days of its release, according to the measurement company Nielsen. The number does not include viewers outside of the United States, and it doesn't include viewing that happened exclusively on mobile, tablet, or laptops. The series debuted on March 20th. That's a big number for Netflix, but the show still lags behind the third season of Stranger Things, which brought in about 36 million viewers in the US in its first 10 days over the summer, according to Nielsen. Tiger King, which tells the story of the life of Joseph Allen Passage, aka Joe Exotic, has been the breakout hit of the last couple of weeks. It has capitalized on an audience that's stuck inside because of social distancing, spawning online discussion, memes, and opinions. Tiger King may not have set the record by Nielsen's counting, but its viewership is still impressive. Stranger Things is Netflix's biggest hit show and has had a loyal following for multiple seasons. Tiger King, on the other hand, is a documentary series that seemingly came out of nowhere. Brian Lowry, CNN media critic, called it the weird docu-series distraction we can use right now. Netflix has made a lot of noise with unscripted programming, but it's going to roar with its beyond bizarre docu-series distraction, which demonstrates the outlandish people who love filming themselves as a formula for great TV, Lowry wrote in his review. Netflix did not immediately respond with comment on Nielsen's numbers. In political news, we have California Governor Gavin Newsom outlined a framework for reopening the economy in the Golden State on Tuesday, warning in a gentle rebuke to President Donald Trump that the state's coronavirus protocols will be guided by science and public health, not politics, and telling residents that they will enter a radically different environment in their daily interactions. The Democrat did not give the date that the current stay-at-home order will end. It currently extends through May 3rd statewide and longer in places like Los Angeles, which has a stay-at-home effect until May 15th. Instead, local governments, he said, will be determinative if he will decline to respond to Trump's assertion that the president alone has the authority to decide when the country will reopen. There is no light switch here. It's more like a dimmer, Newsom said. I know you want the timeline, but we can't get ahead of ourselves and dream of regretting. Let's not make the mistake of pulling the plug too early as much as we want to. I don't want to make a political decision that puts people's life at risk and puts the economy at even more risk by extending the period of time before we can ultimately transition and get people moving again. He said the state will use real-time data, science, and examples on a daily basis as the loosening of orders go forward to toggle the dimmer so we get exactly the appropriate lighting so that we can ultimately transition to herd immunity and the vaccine. Newsom told reporters to check back with him within 2 weeks, when he may be able to give an outline with exact dates if California sees a flattening and then decline of coronavirus hospitalization rates.